Welcome to today's video technical update presented by CMS Forex. It is Thursday, December 10th, 2009. I'm Fan Yang, your technical analyst, and I'll go over some developments in the Forex market. The market was dull in the Asian European session and stalled further in the US session. We'll take an intra-session look at the euro dollar, and we'll also take a short-term look at the US dollar Japanese yen, as well as the US dollar Canadian dollar pair. This video is being prepared at about 6 p.m. Eastern Time ahead of the Asian session. First, I want to just follow up on the euro dollar pair. Here we see a screenshot from earlier in the morning. There was a emerging pattern that the automated chart pattern recognition software picked up from VT Trader. So here we have basically a resistance area, a rejection, and a possible reversal towards here, 1.47, 1.4690 area. Okay, and we saw from our 1 hour time frame, the area of interest is here this morning. We saw that there was a ABCD pattern here, and it has reached 78.6% retracement. So this was an area of resistance, and therefore our previous we would validate or confirm this setup here. And now that the session is over, the US session is over, we take a look at the 4 hour time frame, and we see that the market basically did what the market did was go from the resistance of this pattern to near the support, but mainly it is consolidating. It's in a congestion pattern. So right now we may want to monitor this congestion, low volatility pattern, and see if there's a breakout in the next couple of sessions. Alright, in the daily time frame, we see that right now we're testing an important support level here. This is a slowed down version, or a second speed line. You see the first speed line was already broken, and now we're testing a second speed line, or in other words, a slower trend line. So this is going to be an important area to monitor. And get back to the 4 hour time frame. If the market's able to rally above 1.48, we may see a further rally to travel in this channel here between 1.48 and roughly 1.50, with this 1.50 150 as the higher part, upper part of the channel. See, here's one part of the channel, here is an upper part of the channel. Alright, so that's it for the euro dollar. Continuing to our next pair, the US dollar Japanese yen pair. We started the week here with this decline, and then we had basically a consolidation pattern in the previous couple of sessions. Now the market is narrowing. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, we see that we're in a upward channel. So this could be sort of a flag formation, and if the market is able to break below this support, short-term support here, we may see a further decline, and the swing projection seen in the 4 hour time frame is such here. Now this projection may have to be adjusted because this is a very significant bottom, and it, a decline may actually have trouble with the 86 area, 86.1 area. So looking back at the 1 hour time frame in the short term, if the market is able to break above 88.50, then we may see a retest of our intermediate high here at around 90.60. But if the market continues falling, an early signal of a continuation would be the break of this trend line, and the more conservative one would be the break of this trend line, which you would observe is a important resistance here to start December. In the 4 hour time frame, you can see that as well. This is right now an important level, and the market will have to break this level if it is going to continue down to the 86.10 area, which is 78.6% retracement area. So even if the market does decline, there's an anticipated area of support here. All right. Finally, the US dollar Canadian dollar pair. As we see here in the 4-hour time frame, it's been more or less in a ranging mode. We had here a clear out, but we're pretty much in a ranging mode that is narrowing. Okay, so the support, the resistance here is getting lower and lower. The support, however, is staying flat here in the more recent time frame, and in the very near term time frame, it's actually rising. So right now we have this slightly upward action, and if you look at the 1-hour time frame, or even in the 4-hour time frame, you see that it's testing a short-term support here. The stochastic isn't oversold and looks to be crossing, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. So we look at the 1-hour time frame, and we see here we see that the market has created a short-term trend line here, and if the market is able to break this trend line, then we may have, or this previous short-term high here, if the market breaks this, then we may have a further basically we would stay in this channel here, this wide channel here between 1.04 and 1.0750, and the market will look to retest this resistance. Now this resistance is a longer term trend line connecting these highs. So this area between 1.0650 and 1.07 is the 78.6% retracement area, and we would anticipate some resistance if the market were to rally to here. Alright, but once again, that rally would require a break of this trend line. But there are always different scenarios. For example, a very short-term Gartley would be completed by here, and therefore we may have a very short-term decline after that. But if that happens, then we look at this power line again to see if it can hold up as support. Okay, so that's just one of the scenarios that may follow through in the coming sessions, the Asian European session and tomorrow's Friday session. And that wraps it up for today's update. Make sure to visit fxtimes.com for your latest analysis, live coverage events, and educational resources for the Forex market. Once again, I'm Fan Yang, your technical analyst here at CMS Forex, wishing you good trading.